So with Little Nightmares 3 reveal and announcement a couple of days ago, fans are still hungover from that, and any content related to Little Nightmares 3 we can get our hands on, obviously we're gonna take it. So in today's video we're gonna take a look at all the gameplay footage, clips that we've got, all the screenshots from Bandai Namco and Supermassive Games in this video. Let's jump into it. So, like I said, it's gonna be a compilation of all the gameplay that is available for the public and all the screenshots and whatnot, starting with our main characters and protagonist, Low and Alone, both of whom are playable through co-op, and you can play solo, choosing whichever character you want. We got this pigtail girl and we got the raven mask boy. They got their own equipments and items that helps them navigate and traverse through the environment. Now, them climbing the stairs, again, classic Little Nightmares. Ma from Little Nightmares 1. That stair started it all, and then it just became a running theme. But don't take this climbing upstairs as something as, like, just passing time or increasing playtime. No. This here makes sense because it gives you an idea of the world. It gives you kind of sort of hint towards the kind of desolate, deserted world that we are living in now, especially these characters. Now we're here in even further of this world, Necropolis. They still got the same, voices, of course. Work in progress. Things will change when the game drops next year. We don't know if it's going to be early, but we can pretty much assume that it's going to be Q1 of 2024, just like it was for Little Nightmares 2. It was, I believe, in February. Here we can see more showcase of the puzzles, how these characters will help each other. Nothing new for any Little Nightmares fan, but this was more to showcase how the co-op is going to be the key here in this Little Nightmares 3. Again, we expected that. I expected that in Little Nightmares 2. Didn't get it, but... So if this portion right here doesn't it remind you of kinda sorta Little Nightmares 2, y'all remember the Pale Cities, I forgot the place just before the Thin Man chase where you got all these clothes lying around. That and the ending, it reminds me of that. Oh my god, that kind of scared me. Even though I've seen this footage so too many times, it always creeps me out. So what you're looking at here is the giant baby in the nowhere Necropolis city. Holy moly. Now what's interesting here is what that giant baby grabbed. That giant baby grabbed something, the way he grabbed, what he grabbed, and of course this right here. Classic Little Nightmares, reminds us and takes us back straight to the Maw ship. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Okay, nearly messed up, not gonna lie, nearly messed up. This giant baby is gonna be a problem. The Necropolis is now the deserted place of, in my theory, what I keep saying is the combination of the Pale City and the first Little Nightmares, because it was a ship. We can't really say if that ship was somehow around the Pale City. We can assume that it was, so it is in that specific corner. But in my opinion, the reason we have the wind here is taken as an inspiration directly from the comics, and I've said this in my previous videos, so I'll repeat it here. This game is going to be the aftermath of Little Nightmares 1 and 2 combined. A different lens into this world of Little Nightmares. They said that the places that we're gonna go to are in the nowhere, and nowhere is somewhere we've already been. So these two are new visitors of the nowhere in Necropolis, with the giant baby being the first resident of Necropolis. So the nowhere would include the Maw and the Pale City. So I hope that clears the confusion. But we're not gonna go that deep into the theory. Let's look at some other screenshots. If you go to the official page, you'll get this screenshot of Low and Alone. They are reading something from the page, and I said that Little Nightmares franchise never reduced itself to picking up notes or dead giveaways. It always encouraged players to learn about the world through the environments. No voice acting, like no dialogue. It's all just environmental storytelling without any notes, without any texts. Then we get to see more of the necropolis. We assume that all this footage is from the beginning, first 20 to 40 minutes of the game, maybe even hour. Here's another screenshot. Now remember, I keep saying Monster Baby is the first new resident, and he's literally just the beginning. So the final one, the final screenshot that I want to share that not a lot of people are talking about is this one. It's on the page. In the trailer, we saw the garbage truck and the garbage area. So we had, here it seems like this, the portion of the game is gonna be right after the Monster Baby, right after we get introduced to the city and its first resident, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited for Little Nightmares 3. Tomorrow we're gonna come back and look at the main villain of Little Nightmares 3, what we know about him so far, or about her so far. There's a giant twist. Y'all are not ready for it. So for more.